Hello, and thank you very much for being here today. I'd like to introduce our speaker, Christina Harvey, who is a marketing specialist in the Horticulture and Seafood Marketing section of the North Carolina Department of Agriculture. And she's going to be telling us about some of the marketing help that NCDA can give you. Thanks, Christina. Take it away.
All right, thank you, Stacy. It's good to virtually talk with you guys about this. NCDA has a few different programs offered through our section that you guys might be interested in signing up for. So first, I just wanted to show you guys the NCDA website. So this is where you can go to find out anything about us. The homepage here has a few different carousels that you can scroll through to see, if you want to learn about our commissioner, or if you want to learn about our food safety programs, our consumer protection programs, etc. You can also scroll down here to look at COVID-19 resources during this time. Right now, this is being recorded on May 21st of 2020, and you can continue on down and see what we do, special features, anything we have going on about our industry in North Carolina. So there's a lot of information here on this website. You can also go to the programs page and scroll through the different programs that we have available. And I just clicked on the grower programs. And you can scroll down and see all the different things that you might be eligible for. Click on them, and each page will have a contact person if you are interested in learning more. We also have here the different divisions available. I work here in the marketing division over here. We have a newsroom where we have different press releases that have gone out. We also have public meetings and events. So if there's anything you are interested in attending, that can also be found here. And this includes all NCDA events and other events that might be of interest to someone in agriculture. So that's just a little overview of our website that might be useful to you. And next, I'd like to show you our Got to Be NC page. So I recommend for a lot of growers to get signed up with our Got to Be NC program. You have to be a grower in North Carolina. So if you're in another state watching this, I'm sorry, but your state might have their own program like this. And what this does is showcase the different growers in North Carolina. If you are a customer, a retailer, for instance, who might be interested in finding a North Carolina product, a lot of those individuals or businesses will come to the Got to Be NC website and look for whatever they need to find for their stores, or just a consumer in general looking for a nursery, a greenhouse, etc. So you can see it's really easy to find a local business. We're going to roll through that real quick so you know what your listing would look like if you decide to sign up. So right here, there's a section for products. If you have a product like cheese, if you go to a farmer's market, or if you are a farmer's market that wants to sign up, you can sign up there. Or you can look there for those. If you're somebody who wants to go to an ag tourism farm, you can search under ag tourism. Or what might interest you guys most is the growers and producers section. So let's go ahead and click search. All right, so as you can see here, there are a lot of different listings for farms and growers. There are approximately 697 listings so far, and this is growing by the day. This website was started, I believe, just over a year ago. It might be 2 years at this point. And we've had lots and lots of farms sign up. So you can search by filters. If you're in the horticulture industry, let's just go ahead and click that. You don't really have to enter any of this other information. You can press search. All right, so it's looking like we have the majority of people signed up are in the horticulture industry. And it includes everyone from Christmas tree farms, blueberries, nurseries here. We're going to click on Appledorn Landscape and Nursery. So you can see here where they say that we grow an amazing variety of stately conifers, dwarf conifers, trees, evergreens, grasses, and companion landscape plants serving Western North Carolina. The location is Bostic, North Carolina, and then they have a website that we can follow. We're not going to do that, but you can easily follow that. They have the products sold and the services offered, and you can fill out your listing a little bit more than this. Whenever you go to sign up, it gives you the option to list a lot of information or a little bit, which is fine depending on what you want. However, we do suggest that you put as much information in as possible so that people can come in and see everything you have. You can see that they have a Facebook here, and this is linked, so you could follow it to their Facebook. And also, let's say that this nursery, they did this very quickly and they want to come back and update their member profile and put a lot more information in. All they have to do is click on this link here. It'll take them to their login, which you have whenever you start this. You'll have your username and password, and then they can go in and change their listing and update it as needed. So let's try and find another one. All right, apple wedge packers and cider. So you can see they have a little bit more information here. They are GAP certified, which is a question. If you are GAP certified, you can enter that information and they will put this check here. And so that's kind of what the listings look like in general. Now, if you want to become a member, you click up here at the top, and it gives a little overview, and it talks about how this application is made by NCDA and may be only claimed by qualified and approved producers or processors of North Carolina ag and food products. The Got to B&C program is a business development initiative designed for companies that are working to grow and expand market share and is not intended for the hobbyist. So if your application is not complete, they will not review it. Please answer all questions, and that is one thing that is very important. Make sure you answer all the required questions so that they can determine that you are eligible for the program. And like it states up here, you need to be a North Carolina grower, and it is not intended for the hobbyist. So step one, we can review the full member criteria here, and you must meet all criteria. So you can see that there's a PDF that states everything. Let's see, must be an ag business producing a main raw or processed food, fiber, wood product through cultivated crops or animal livestock. If you are an operation that is, for instance, creating a product such as a food product, you must source everything from all the food items from North Carolina. And if you are creating a food product, you must meet all federal, state, and county inspections, and regulations require that all these inspections are current. So proof of insurance may be requested. That is one thing to note. And also, if you are a company that has a call center in North Carolina, but your product is grown elsewhere, you do not qualify. But for most people, that's not a problem. And let's see. This is another good point to mention. Ag businesses, service providers and outlets such as financial institutions, farm equipment companies, co-packers, etc., as well as retail wholesale operations such as grocery stores, food distributors, and specialty stores, are key partners in the success of the program, and they will be listed in the resource section. So a lot of grocery stores and food distributors are listed, which is good because that does show that they have interest in the program. And for instance, if they are looking for something that you might grow, they are able to go in and look at your product. They are, invested in the site as well. So it does go to show that it may help with your marketing if you are looking to get into that type of market or expand your market. All right, brokerage firms do not qualify for the Got to B and C program. So if you're just buying and reselling and you're not growing, you don't qualify. And right here, this might affect most of you guys. So green industry such as nursery, greenhouse, trees, etc. items must be grown in North Carolina. Nursery operators are strongly encouraged to be certified by the plant industry division. So a lot of you guys probably are, and that is important for the application. All right, so some of the benefits, you can use the Got to B and C brand. So whenever you are approved, you are sent a packet of information through your email, which has the Got to B and C logo, which you may then use on your packaging. You can use it on labels and point of sale material. So if you want to go ahead and print something out with the Got to B and C logo, that is approved, which is what a lot of members find to be helpful, because then people buying from them see that they are approved by the Got to B and C program, which is through the Department of Ag. So a lot of retailers, for instance, I guess it makes them feel like, you know, you're a legitimate company that we approve of. All right, so there are trade shows and food shows available through the department. You can use these logos for a digital marketing campaign, and you are signed up for the newsletter. There are grower meetings and farm tours that you will be sent out information about. So in these emails, you will see where there are farm tours happening, grower meetings that you might be interested, and you're able to sign up for all of this. All right, and this is what the different logos look like. Okay, so we're gonna go back and let's see. Step 2 is to search the name of your business to confirm whether or not you are already in our database. So for existing members looking to update information, select your business name at that point to be taken to the member update form. And if you are not listed, go to step 3. So step 3 is here. You must fill out and submit an application online via the form below. For current members not listed, you are still a member. So for instance, if you were a part of the Goodness Grows program, which was started a very long time ago, your information might have transferred over. However, if you were not a member of that program and you have not completed the application, you will need to go in and start a new application. If you were a member of the program, then you should have transferred over. But if not, I would just go ahead and fill out another application or a new application. So we're going to search, and let's just search the letter A, and you can see that your search did not return any results. So that was our company. Put your company name in. If it doesn't pop up, it will bring you straight to the application page. So please fill out the form below to apply for membership. It takes approximately 10 minutes to complete. Please allow time to complete the entire application. Applications must be completed to be considered for admission into the program. So start out with your general information, such as your business name. Do you want to be listed in the Got to B and C directory? And yes, you do. That's one of the main points of doing this. Do you have current liability insurance? It's highly recommended that you fill that out accurately. Then you put in your address, your business website. If you have a social media channel, put that in there. Once you fill this out, you can add another social media channel. So if you have more than one, like if you have a Facebook and you also have an Instagram and you also have a YouTube account, you can put all of your social media channels in and link them with URL. And if you remember at the first listing we looked at, it had the Facebook symbol below the name, which could take you to their website. This is very important for that function. You need to make sure that the information is correct. So then it asks you to go on to the next part. So once you do that, it will ask you for your contact information. So for instance, phone numbers, emails, etc. On the third step, it asks for company information. So this will be along the lines of, what are you producing? What do you grow? tell us about your product and that type of thing. So I would put as much information as possible in so that people going to the website and looking at your listing can see what all you have. And of course, you can always go back in later and change that and update it as needed. For instance, if you're growing something one year and the next year you decide you're not going to, we really encourage people to go in and update that to keep so that we're keeping all the listings up to date. All right, and then company specifics is the last part. So that will just ask some more information about your company in general. Then once you are at the fourth step, you will go ahead and hit the submit button, which looks similar to the next button, except it'll say submit. And then once you hit submit, it will send you an email saying that you have submitted it and that your application is in review. So the review process is done here at the department, and it can take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, depending on how flooded they are with applications. That is actually a different section that does that. It's in our domestic marketing section, which are the great people who can connect you with retailers, for instance. And it takes them a while, just depending on how many applications we have coming in. During the pandemic, I know that we have had quite a few more coming in than usual. So just be patient. They are reviewing it, and I can assure you they will get to it. It just might take a while. So I recommend for you to go ahead and get signed up as soon as possible. And especially if you're a nursery or greenhouse and you want to get online this year before, you know, your product is gone or your season is over. All right, so, and like I said, you can always do it quickly and as accurately as possible, and then go back and later to this part and update your profile later with more information. So that is one of our main programs that we encourage people to sign up for. BNC members have the benefits that I talked about, where they can use the logo on their packaging and information. They will also, you guys would also receive emails about trade shows and food shows, member meetings that you might be interested in going to, which the department puts on, and that you would be listed in the directory. So those are the main things. So then we also have the, let me go to the right page here, the NC Farm Fresh program. So this is another directory that we provide, and this one goes to a slightly different group of individuals. So the Got to BNC directory and branding is focused more on retailers, grocery stores, the stay-at-home mom who wants to look on and see where a nursery, greenhouse, or a pick-your-own operation is located. The NC Farm Fresh is more focused on wholesale and retailers. So we have this directory created, and it is both in print and online, and it is taken to different conferences where large retailers might be that we can hand this information out to. Also, retailers can look online here as well for information. So this is the home page here, and you can see, you can look to visit an NC Farm Fresh farm, visit a farmer's market, or visit a nursery and garden center. So let's go to the visit a nursery and garden center page. All right. So if you want, you can look based on product. So let's just look at all listings. And if you'd like, you can also choose the county. So we're going to go to Wake County and press search. Oh, other search criteria would be if you want to look for someone who is specifically involved in an association. We'll actually go back so I could show you those. So if you want to look for a grower specifically in the Eastern North Carolina Christmas Tree Growers Association, the Ag Tourism Networking Association, the Commercial Flower Growers Association, Green Industry Council, etc., you can also select that criteria. But we are just going to choose Wake County for all listings so that it shows you a broad spectrum. All right, so in Wake County, under Retail Nurseries and Garden Centers, we have 23 listings. So this is a little bit simpler than the Got to Be and See website. You can kind of see without clicking on the listings all of the information. So if we go to Fairview Greenhouses and Garden Center, which I know is a popular one in Raleigh, you can see their address, you can see their county, the phone number, and then it gives the option to go to their website. So that linked directly into their website, which then is easy to navigate. So let's go back. We just clicked the view map option. So this also takes you directly to the map. So for instance, if there is somebody who's found their way to this and they want to go visit the nursery, they can go ahead and click on the map and then get directions very, very easily. All right, so we're going back. And lastly, you can view more information once you press on that listing. So you can list out what associations you are members of. So they're association or they're members of the Goodness Grows North Carolina, the Commercial Flower Growers, and the Green Industry Council. They have their phone number, the map website, and also their email is listed here, which we can click, and then it has the email listed. I'm not sure if you can see where the email popped up because I've shared the screen for my Chrome, but it popped up in a separate browser. Okay, then you can look and say, hey, I wonder what products are available. Well, they've got a lot of different ones listed right here. They have the dates and times they're open. If they wanted to list specifications for the products or services, they could, and then general directions as well. So that's what it looks like. Now, I have started a kind of fake profile so that I could show you guys what it looks like. And whenever you sign up, it asks for your email, username, and a password. So I've already done that, and I'm just going to go ahead and sign in real quick to show you what the step looks like. Okay, so I've already filled out the contact information. That's very simple, but then this is what the actual application looks like. You can put if you're a retail nursery garden center, farmer roadside market, and a farmer's market. Then your product specifications, special services, directions, date and times, and what associations you are a member of. So they've got lots of associations listed here. And then you hit submit. That's as simple as it is. It is a very simple application. So it is actually quicker than the Got to Be and See application, but I still recommend for you to sign up for both. So those are the two programs that we highly recommend for growers in the industry to sign up for. Aside from that, we do offer help with regards to marketing. So for instance, if you are a grower and you are interested in learning more about different types of marketing, specifically with me, social media marketing, feel free to reach out to us. So I specialize in social media marketing, specifically Facebook and Instagram, and the different things that you can do with them. And so we do offer the service if growers need some help to call and ask, or we can video chat and talk about it. And I can help you with any questions you may have. If you need a little bit of help getting set up, I can walk you through that. So I can't actually do it for you, but I can walk you through the process, which is very important, because if you are going to get started, for instance, in social media, you do need to know how to do it so that you can continue on with it and it does not just go to the wayside. And if you are already pretty experienced with social media, but you want to learn maybe a few tips and tricks, or you have a few questions about things such as ads or analytics, I can also help with that as well. So anything ranging from the most basic to more advanced, I am here to help you with. My name again is Christina Harvey, and I believe Stacy will link my contact information below, but my email is christina.harvey@ncagr.gov, and my phone is 984-302-2310. So definitely feel free to reach out via email or phone call. If you do have questions, I'll be more than happy to chat and help you with anything like that. In addition, if you have other marketing questions, we do have several people on the horticulture and seafood marketing team, so I can always try and find an answer for you. Regardless of what it is, we will be able to help you with your marketing needs. So with that, thank you so much for having me. I hope that this introductory to the two programs and talking about what services we do offer can help you. I know that right now it's kind of a scary time with the pandemic happening, and a lot of farms are looking for other ways to reach the public and kind of broaden their market. And we just want you to know that NCDA is here to help, and all you have to do is reach out to us. So thank you again for letting me talk here today. And if you have questions, just feel free to reach out. Thank you.